Will I press the button? That is the question that I'm going to be asking myself today, because we're on a website called Will You Press the Button? And this is very, very similar to Would You Rather, but instead of being given a would you do this or this, you are given a situation, but you have a consequence to it. For example, you can have every pair of shoes you want forever, which is the good thing, but they will all make that squeaky shoe noise. Yeah. Basically, you have a really good thing with a really terrible consequence. And the question is, will you press the button? If you press the button, you accept this and you will take it as your own. But if you will not push the button, then you just reject it and move on to the next one. And we also find out who else pushed the button exactly the same as Would You Rather. So let's press the button or not. You can have every pair of shoes you want forever. Like, I'm a shoe guy. I like trainers and shoes, but a squeaky shoe noise every single time that you walk would be awful. I can't. That would be so annoying. Imagine if you're trying to sneak around for whatever reason. I will not push the button. Ooh, that was a close one. Really close. 51% did not push the button, but 49% did. There's only like 800 people difference. There's also a comment section on each one. Watch this, Mr. Krabs. What? Watch this, Mr. Krabs.
Watch this, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, yeah.
You like my new boots?
I completely forgot. Forgot about that episode. Will you press the button? You will never die painfully, but you have to give yourself an injection every other day. I don't think that's too bad. You will never ever die painfully. Does that mean like even if you get hit by a bus, it won't hurt? I mean, you'll still die, but it won't hurt you, which is quite cool. But you have to give yourself an injection, not every day, every other day. So it's 365 days a year. You only have to give yourself an injection 181 and a half days. Let me check this. 182 and a half days. Ugh. Maths has never been my strong point, but I'm pressing this button. How is that 50-50? I guess 150 more people hit the button than didn't. So technically I agreed with everyone else. I'm pretty amazed that more people wouldn't press that button. Every other day, you would get used to it. It never specified the kind of injection. It could be a harmless one. I could just take my own blood and inject it back inside me with one of those nearly painless needles doctors use for 6-year-olds. See? And he's called the Thinker, and ironically, he has the SpongeBob fish as his avatar. That's a little bit weird. Coincidence? I think not! Next one. You can go back in time and change one thing in history, but you return to your timeline at any given moment. Oh, so you can go back to, say... Where could I go back to? You could go back to the dinosaurs and see what that's like, but you're gonna go back to the present day at any time. But surely you can then just go back at any time as well. I'm not too sure. Go back in time and, oh, change one thing in history. What would I change? Would it be a good idea to bring the dinosaurs back? No, maybe not. I can't think of what I would change, like, at all. Because if you change anything in history, it's the butterfly effect. If you change anything in the past, then it's gonna change the future. I could not even be born if I just kick a rock in another time period. So I am going to... Do I press it? Do I press it? I'm too scared of the butterfly effect. I'm not going to press the button. What? Loads of people pressed it! You guys aren't thinking about the deeper meaning to this. You could change the world. 2 years ago. Save it for in case Trump becomes president. Oh. Moving swiftly on, you are given a task to travel wherever you want. You're given a car and assured payment for everything during your journey. But your least favorite family member will go with you. You know what? Family member, whether you like them or not, they're still a family member. You're gonna get on with them, right? You have to push the button. See? People agree. 64%. That's still closer than I thought it would be. A chance to drop them off somewhere. That's true. Lilith, you're an evil person. Just put him or her in the trunk. Where would I go, though? I'd probably go to Japan, because I haven't been to Japan yet. I could go into Game of Thrones, but you'll die, obviously. No. Oh, man. I really like the show Game of Thrones, but is it worth dying for, or should I just watch it on TV? I'll just watch it on TV. It's fine. Yeah, see, most people just don't want to be in it. I'd rather watch other people die. Oh. I'd rather watch other fictional people die. You could possibly just die of old age. That's true. Next one. Gain immortality. You won't age past 30 either. So whatever I look like at 30, which is... Oh no, it's only 4 years. Whatever I look like at 30, I will stay as forever. But you can't go unconscious or sleep. So immortality sounds amazing, but does that mean that you can't just die of old age as well? Because can you imagine being alive for 200 years, 300 years, 1,000 years? It's gotta get pretty boring, right? Yeah, they'll bring out flying cars at some point. Yeah, jetpacks will be a thing. Jet shoes will be a thing. But I've watched Black Mirror, so I don't really want to be a part of that extremely technological universe. But also, I don't think living forever is a good thing. I'm not going to press the button. What? 62% of people want to be immortal. I need to delve deeper into this. Where's the drawback again? You'll be bored out of your mind. See? This guy, D's 420 no scopes, he knows he has the same brain as me. Gaming all day. Oh yeah. I guess so, but I do that anyway. Where's the downside? You'll be too tired to do anything. Oh, so you'll be immortal, but you can't replenish your energy. I didn't even think about that. I chose the right thing. You 62%ers, you didn't think about the question. You just saw immortality and clicked. You can live anywhere in the world you want, but muffled rap music is playing in the distance. I don't know if that's too much of a bad thing. I mean, it would be annoying if you're trying to sleep or anything like that, or if you're trying to listen to a film or something. You could just put earplugs in if you're trying to sleep. You can't do that if you're trying to listen to a film. Could you put headphones in? Is it just an atmospheric rap music noise? I'm gonna push the button on this one. I don't think we pushed the button on much, but I'm doing it. Yeah! Many people agree. 61% agree. I don't think that's too bad at all. I mean, unless you despise rap music, of course. If it's muffled and playing in the distance, I could simply always have my MP4. Wow. Yeah, this was posted 2 years ago. And headphones with me and play my favorite songs. Not hearing it at all. Fine with me. Exactly. By the way, if you don't know what an MP4 player is, because you all have iPhones and stuff now, MP4 players were amazing, like 10 years ago. It was like the iPod, but a really terrible bootleg version of it, which could play tiny videos. I'm not kidding you. The screen was like this big. They were amazing for their time, but now we've got these. And these have the internet on. MP4 players did not have the internet. You had to kind of find these videos, put them onto your MP4, be the coolest kid in school, but you'd have to watch it on a tiny screen. These button questions are making me think real deeply into my past. Wow. This one's great. Unlimited access to the internet wherever you are. So even if you're in a waterfall somewhere or the North Pole, but every selfie or Snapchat you have ever sent will be published in newspapers. Now, I don't know if that'd be a bad thing for me. I don't think I've really sent anyone any bad selfies. You've probably seen them or found them already. But I can imagine that'd be a big problem for some people. Remember that one selfie you took with a Snapchat filter just for a joke that you sent to your sister or your brother? Yeah, that's gonna be posted. Front page. DanTDM uses hamster filter and calls his brother a punk. I don't know. I feel like I have pretty unlimited access to the internet wherever I am anyway, unless I don't even know. I mean, the signal in my house isn't very good, but I can't think of where I would desperately need internet. You can even get it in planes now, so I'm not pressing the button. Okay, most people press the button. Wow. Never used Snapchat or taken a selfie. Angry equals face. Unlimited internet, here I fictionally come. This was posted very long ago. Now, these little things after the username, they go up to 3 years, and then 4 years and longer is very long ago. So, like, can you imagine? I didn't even know Snapchat was around 4 years ago. But if only Lewis knew what was going to happen to the world, taking selfies after selfies after selfies. I think this answer would be very, very different. Will I press the button? I would have $2 million, but you have to smell socks of your dad for the rest of your life. Why is it written like that? You have to smell the socks of your dad, not just your dad's socks. I really don't like bad smells. If you do like bad smells, you're a weird one. I reckon most people will press the button. It's $2 million, but you'll never be able to pay to have that smell go away unless you somehow pay to remove your sense of smell. Oh, I don't know. I won't press the button. Oh, it's close. Most people didn't press it. Dad sucks. Nuh-uh. Next question. You get each new iPhone for free on the day of its release, but the screen is cracked and you can't get it fixed. I'm actually pretty lucky. I have the iPhone X, which is all glass on the back, and I've dropped it a few times. I'm pretty clumsy, so I drop my phones a lot, and luckily, I've never cracked a screen. Gonna happen today, isn't it? But I know a lot of people... Now, I mean, a lot of people live with a cracked screen every single day. So I'm going to push the button. You get it for free. iPhones are expensive. I'm pushing it. Wow. No. No. What if it's like the tiniest little crack on your screen? You could still use it. Comments, comments, comments. You hate Apple products. Okay. What if the crack is so small, it's invisible for the naked eye? Yeah. Next time, tell us the size of the crack. Yeah, be more specific, button question. Okay, last question. I think this is an easy one. You can have any power you want, but water kills you. You can't press the button on this, surely. Rain will kill you. Drinking water will kill you, so you're gonna die within, like, how long can you last without water? Like 10 days? I don't think that's true. How long can you survive without water? Unlike food, the maximum time an individual can go without water seems to be a week. Okay, so you're basically gonna live for a week. So I'm not pushing the button. See? Why 40%? Why would 40% of people want that? I guess if you don't care about living for a week, but you have the power of invisibility, flying, mind reading, perfect hair every day, then it's worth the week. Oh my goodness. You are 70% water. Oh no. Oh, have the power to be waterproof. Elazio, I like you. That's very smart. I needed to think this through. I thought it was going to be easy. So guys, I think that's going to pretty much wrap up us pressing or not pressing the button. How many buttons did you press? I think I pressed it like twice. But if you enjoyed this video and would like to see some more, please leave a big fat like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if this happens to be the first video you've seen by me, or you haven't done so yet, what are you doing? Please do click that subscribe button to join Team TDM today for daily videos. Apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. You are awesome, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.